Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Your brother Al-Hajj Irbadi Ibrahim from the Republic of Ghana, West Africa. 40 Hadith by Imam An-Nawawi, Hadith number 2. What is the difference between Islam, Eenan and Ihsaan? Who is a Muslim, who is a Mu'min, who is a Muhsin? What better lecture to give us an explanation to this than the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the second of the collection of the 40 Hadith by Imam An-Nawawi. Umar ibn al-Khattab, the second Caliph of the Muslim world, said while the Holy Prophet was still alive, كنا جلوس عند رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. He said we were seated with the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. اجتلع علينا رجل. Then a man came unto us and he gave the description of how the man looked. The man came, he was in spiking white, costume. His robe was very clean and white in color, and his hair was dark. Then this mysterious man came and sat by the Holy Prophet, and then he put his knees against the knees of the Holy Prophet and put his two hands on the thighs of the Prophet. And he said, Ya Muhammad, O Messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, akhbirni anil Islam. He said, teach me, inform me about Islam. So the definition of Islam holds true for the definition of a Muslim. Then the Prophet told him, Al-Islamu an tashhada an la ilaha illallah. Islam is that you testify there is no God but God, wa anna Muhammad Rasulullah, and that I, Muhammad, am the messenger of God. Wa tuqim as-salah, you should carry out the 5 daily prayers, wa tu'ti zakah, and you should give alms, wa tasuma Ramadan, and you should fast in the month of Ramadan. وَتَحُجَّ الْبَيْتَ إِنِ اسْتَطَعْتَ إِلَيْهِ السَّبِيلَ, and you should do pilgrimage to the holy house of Kaaba if you have the capability. So these are the common denominators. This definition holds true for everybody, for as long as you profess Islam as your religion, that you are monotheistic, you believe in the messengership or prophethood of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that you pray, that you fast in the month of Ramadan, you give zakat, and if you have the financial wherewithal and the health to carry out pilgrimage, you do. Then this mysterious man asked the Prophet, فَأَخْبِرْنِي عَنِ الْإِيمَانِ, inform me about belief. Then the Prophet told him, الْإِيمَانُ أَن تُؤْمِنَ بِاللَّهِ وَمَلَائِكَتِهِ وَكُتُبِهِ وَرُسُلِهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَتُؤْمِنَ بِالْقَدْرِ خَيْرِهِ وَالشَّرِّهِ. So it's as if you are asked, what is faith? Then the Prophet ﷺ, after mentioning the 5 pillars of Islam, mentioned the articles of faith. And تُؤْمِنَ بِاللَّهِ, that faith or belief is that you should believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَمَلَائِكَتِهِ, and the angels of Allah, angels that have been delegated, angels that have been given responsibilities. The angel of death, the Archangel Gabriel, serving as a conduit between Allah, an intermediary between Allah and all the messengers that came. Then we have Israfil and other angels. You should believe in them even though you don't see them. Well, you should also believe in all the scriptures Allah has sent. He sent Noah, and then gave Noah what to teach his people. He sent other prophets and gave them what to teach their people. And then he sent Abraham with the scrolls, Moses with the Torah, Jesus with the gospel, Muhammad with the Holy Quran. May the blessings and peace of Allah be upon all of them. وَرُسُلِهِ, you should also believe in all the prophets that were sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ, and believe in the last day. Because when you believe in the day of judgment, you'll be minded as to what you say and what you do, because you will be held accountable on that day. وتؤمن بالقدر خيره وشره. And you should believe in destiny, whether it is good or bad, whichever one comes your way. So that is the definition of Iman, or faith, or belief. Then this mysterious man asked the Prophet, فَأَخْبِرْنِي عَنِ الْإِحْسَانِ, inform me about righteousness. Then he said, أَن تَعْبُدَ اللَّهَ كَأَنَّكَ تَرَاهُ فَإِن لَمْ تَكُنْ تَرَاهُ فَإِنَّهُ يَرَاكَ. That you should worship Allah as if you see Him. If you don't, then He sees you. So, Ihsaan is the highest grade of faith, so to speak. Oh, the threshold is that you're a Muslim. Everybody makes their cut. All of us, everybody says a Muslim, we all make the cut. But you need to work extra hard to attain the status of a believer who is a mu'min. So from the level of Iman, you go to the level of Ihsaan. It's as if Allah is a close confidant. So whatever you do, wherever you turn, you see Allah. So you be careful what you do and what you say. May Allah give us the highest of the forms of faith. Then he asked the Holy Prophet, فَأَخْبِرْنِي عَنِ السَّاعَةِ, inform me about the last hour, the day of judgment. And the Prophet says, مَا الْمَسْئُولُ عَنْهَا بِأَعْلَمَ مِنَ السَّائِلِ, the one being asked knows no better than the one who is questioned. So eventually this man left. Then the Prophet told the companions, أَتَدْرُونَ مَنِ السَّائِلِ, do you know who the questioner was? Then he said it was Jibreel, أَتَاكُمْ يُعَلِّمُكُمْ دِينَكُمْ. That was Archangel Gabriel. He came in the form of a man to teach you your religion. So this encapsulates what this faith, called the Muslim faith, stands for. The 5 daily prayers, the 6 articles of faith, and then eventually we all aspire to be righteous and pious people, the level of Ihsaan. I hope this helps. This has been 40 Hadith